Assalamualaikum and good evening. My name is Tuan Nur Rabiha binti Tuan Muhammad Hazirin and my partner is Nur Hidayah binti Omar. The computational thinking task, last week we chose tinkering approach to teach the chemistry subject from 5. The topic for this chapter is chemical for consumer. The subtopic for this chapter is soap and detergent, but today we are going to focus on the soap first. Before we start, I'm going to explain a little bit about soap. Soap are made from fat, oil or their fatty acid. Soap is the sodium salt of long-chain fatty acid which have cleansing property in water. The most common process of making soap is saponification, in which triglyceride present in the fats and oil react with alkali such as hydroxide or potassium hydroxide to form soap and glycerol. If the sodium hydroxide is used as alkali, the soap is called hard soap and it used as washing soap. If the potassium hydroxide is used as alkali, the soap is soft soap and it is used in some liquid hand soap and shaving cream. Okay, next we are going to conduct the experiment. The material and apparatus that we need to use are coconut oil, 20% of sodium hydroxide, common salt, measuring cylinder, beaker, litmus paper, glass rod, filter funnel, filter paper, retort stand, spatula, and Bunsen burner.
For saponification process are: first, take a measuring cylinder. Second, take the beaker containing coconut oil and pour 25 ml of coconut oil into measuring cylinder. Next, transfer it into a 250 ml beaker. Now, take the beaker containing 20% of sodium hydroxide solution. Pour 30 ml of 20% sodium hydroxide into another measuring cylinder. Transfer it into beaker containing coconut oil. Vigorously stir the mixture using glass rod. Touch the beaker from outside. As a precaution step, do not touch it with bare hand. It is observed that the beaker is warm. Hence, the reactions between oil and sodium hydroxide solution is exothermic. Before put onto the Bunsen burner, you can add dye for coloring. Next, turn on the burner. Heat the beaker using the Bunsen burner until the mixture becomes a coloring paste. Depend on the dyes that you choose. The suspension foam is made up of soap and glycerol. It is called saponification process. Then, remove the beaker from the flame and allow it to cool. Next step. Take a red litmus paper and dip it in the suspension foam. Red litmus paper change color to blue, indicating that soap suspension is basic in nature. Now, take blue litmus paper and dip it in the suspension. The color of blue litmus paper remains the same, indicating the soap suspension is not acidic. Next, take 50 grams of common salt. Add it into the suspension and stir it well with a glass rod. Next, after adding the salt, soap is precipitated out as a solid. Take a filter funnel and place the filter paper in it. Fill it in a stand and place a beaker below the funnel. Pour the content of the beaker into funnel over a glass rod and filter the content of the beaker. After filtration, soap is left behind in the filter paper. Transfer the soap into another filter paper using spatula. Then, dry the soap with another filter paper. Lastly, the soap from the experiment can be used by students to clean the dirty clothes that the teacher will distribute. After the experiment, the student will answer all questions based on the experiment. Thank you.